Hi there. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Whatever day it is for you, welcome in. All right, we're going to get started here in just a moment. So for this class, which is chair yoga, you're going to need a chair and then a mat if you have one. You can place that on the ground. But welcome in. I'm Joanne, your instructor. Hi. Coming from you here in the Bay Area on behalf of Banyan Tree Women's Collective, a 501c nonprofit located in the Bay Area, Peninsula area. We're a 501c nonprofit who believes that access to health classes and wellness classes and healthcare in general should be a human right and should not be determined by your socioeconomic status or your gender. So that's why I'm here providing this class to you for free. So welcome in. And we're going to get started here in just a moment. Before we get started, though, make sure you guys have everything that you need: your mat, your chair, a water, maybe a towel. Also, I'm going to launch just a tiny little poll here. Just a couple of questions just to kind of know where you live, how do you incorporate wellness into your daily practices, etc. So just 4 questions, and then we'll get started, okay? So just a little bit here in the center. I'm just going to make sure that I have my chair right in between my mat, which is on the floor. Okay, so yes, this is chair yoga. We are going to be doing some standing up and kind of moving around. So just make sure you have a little bit of space for yourself wherever you may be. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started here, shall we? All right. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that pull up for just about another minute or so. So welcome. If you're here just taking the class with me, welcome. And if it's your first time taking a class with me, welcome in. And if you're here with me for the spring challenge, I think it's our final day with me anyway. And yeah, I'm excited to do this class with you guys. All right, perfect. I will go ahead and end that poll. Thank you so much for doing the poll. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is a 30-minute class that we're going to get into, and have a seat in the center, right onto your chair, and we'll begin, shall we? All right, so if you are a regular practicer of yoga, you'll notice some of the movements will be pretty much the same. What I love about chair yoga is it's accessible. And it makes it a little bit easier for you to kind of get into some of the movements and some of the poses as well. And then if you are, an office worker, it's something that you can just kind of quickly do. Maybe you're typing away and you want to get into, and you're starting to feel some pains in the shoulders or whatever. These are some poses and some movements that you can incorporate in your everyday life to give yourself a break. Make sure you kind of take the time to stretch or, give yourself some relief throughout the day as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So sitting here in the center with the palms laid open over the thighs, maybe down towards the floor or just next to your sides, you choose. But let's begin today's practice by closing our eyes, maybe taking a nice deep breath as we inhale through the nose. Exhale as you open the mouth to release. Twice more, we inhale through the nose. Exhale as you open the mouth to release. Perfect. Breathe deeply as you inhale. And exhale nice and slow. Perfect. Continue to keep those eyes closed and that breath nice and soft. And here at the start of every class, I always like to start by creating an intention for the practice. An intention could be a statement, a goal, a vision, a mantra, or even just a thought. I want you today to create a mantra for yourself. You're going to begin your sentence with I am going to. And then I want you to finish it off with however you may be feeling at this present moment for yourself. The weather is changing. It's now spring. Is there something that you'd like to do for yourself in this season that maybe, for winter, we just didn't get there, and now is your chance. What is it that you are going to do for yourself? And what mantra are you going to create for yourself? I am going to become the best version of myself. I am going to listen to my body. I am going to allow myself to just be me. What is your intention and mantra for the day? I'll give you just a few moments here to think about what that mantra may be. Perfect. And whatever mantra that you created here at the start of our practice, I want you to keep it in mind as we physically move throughout our practice today. And just remind yourself of what that mantra may be. When you're ready, let's go ahead and flutter our eyes open and welcome into class. Perfect. So let's get started here. We're going to drop that left hand down towards the floor, maybe tucking underneath the chair. We'll reach your right arm away and over the top. We'll start by connecting that bicep towards the ear. Shift your hand over to the left side and maybe start to spiral the heart open towards the sky. We're going to open up that rib cage, the obliques, and that right side of our body. As we take another breath in, we will release that right hand, reach away with the left, and again, over the top. Once again, we'll connect that bicep towards the ear. Shift your hand over to the left side, and again, maybe we spiral that heart open towards the sky. Try to keep those feet planted into our mats and the floor. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll release that right hand. Let's go ahead and draw our right hand behind us, maybe against and attaching towards the back of the chair. My left hand is going to go wrap around my right thigh as I gaze my eyes over the right shoulder here. We call this our seated twist or gentle twist. Eyes gently gazing over the right shoulder. Good. Nice little twist in our spine. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the left side. So bringing my hand on the back of the chair and my right hand against my left thigh here. So again, eyes gazing over that left shoulder as we take a breath in. And as we exhale to release, we'll make our way right back into the center. Perfect. Let's go ahead and shift our head on over to the right side. So go ahead, ear to shoulder. We'll take the peace fingers up top or the entire hand, placing that right hand on top of the head. We can either release that left hand down towards the floor or maybe tuck it behind our back for a half bind. Good. As we inhale and exhale here, maybe that top hand becomes just a little bit heavier, and maybe you relax that shoulder down away from your ear just a little bit more here on the left side. Again, we're breathing deeply as we inhale. And as we exhale to release, we'll go ahead and drop the right hand down. Let's go ahead and slowly roll that head on over to the left, ear to shoulder, peace fingers up top or the entire hand, placing it gently on top of the head here. We'll take that right hand down towards the floor, maybe tuck it behind the back. Take another deep breath in as you inhale here, finding that stretch in between the neck and the shoulders. Again, sometimes we don't notice how much stress we hold in the neck and the shoulders, so really take your time here as you inhale and exhale. Perfect. When you're ready, we'll release that left hand. Perfect. Let's tuck the chin in towards the chest as we interlace those hands above the head and shoulders. We'll place the hands behind our head, maybe point the elbows down towards the floor. Good. Here we're going to get the back of the neck and the upper back to stretch out. Maybe you add some movement here, shifting and swaying from side to side. Good. And when you're ready, we'll point the elbows out left and right. Peek the eyes up to the sky as you open up through the chest. Good. Opening up that front side of our body. We inhale here. And as we begin to exhale, we'll release the hands behind us, maybe grabbing a hold of the chair. Lean back into the chair as you kind of shift your way forward towards the edge of your mat. So open up here. Eyes peeking up to the sky. So now we're opening up our throat center as well as our heart center. Little chest expansion there. Continue to breathe as we inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's go ahead and bring our way back into the center. Drawing the right arm across, we're going to hook the left elbow over the elbow here on the right side. We're going to rotate the wrist on the right hand with the right hand in one direction and then the other, maybe stretching the tricep and the shoulder here. And then with that rotation with the hand and the wrist, getting some mobility. So mobility is super important as well. We want to make sure that we're getting some fluid in the joints. Open up through the chest as we switch on over, hooking that left elbow now, again, shifting. Rotating that wrist in one direction and then the other, maybe opening up the hand and rotating as well for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's draw the right arm behind us. We'll go ahead and grab our elbow with the left hand, open up through the chest. Again, I'm sitting at the edge of my chair, really opening up the triceps here. Perfect. So you can keep this position here. You can also take that left hand and grab a hold of maybe the fingers on the right side. So what it looks like is this. Okay, and we call that cow face arms. Okay, so that flexibility. Otherwise, we're right here, stretching out the triceps as well. Perfect. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and release the arms, kind of shake it out. We'll shift on over to the other side, bending the left arm behind, grabbing with the right hand, open up through the chest. Again, feet are planted into our mats. Perfect. Breathing deeply. And then maybe just reminding ourselves of what our mantra is for today. Maybe we draw that right hand, grabbing a hold. And here's what we'll notice, maybe some changes right in our flexibility. Maybe one side is not as flexible as the other. So here I cannot reach my hands together, and that's okay. Just take note on maybe how your body is feeling. Good, and go ahead and release. Perfect. We'll interlace those hands together, pressing the palms out towards the front of the room, wherever you may be. We're going to reach up towards the sky. Let's shift our way on over to the right side. Make sure you guys can see my arms here. Good. Work our way into the middle, and then we'll shift on over to the left. Good. Work our way back into the middle and release those hands. We're going to open up the right hand here with the fingers up towards the sky. I'm going to gently press those fingers back and gently wiggle the thumb. Good. Okay, sometimes that wrist and the hands, all these little muscles in the arm and the forearm don't really get stretched or worked on, on a daily basis if we're working all day. So it's always good to show all those little muscle groups, all those little muscles, some love and attention from time to time. Good, and then rotate that wrist. Perfect. We'll do the same thing here, shaking it out on the left hand. So we're going to push that hand forward, bring those fingers back, maybe wiggle that thumb. Gonna be gentle here with yourself. Good, and when you're ready, we'll go ahead and flip the hand, pressing the back of the hand towards you. Again, we rotate here. Perfect. All right, shake it out. We're gonna drop the heel down with the right side. Now it's the left side. We're gonna reach to aim for the toes here. Maybe reaching and grabbing as well. So hamstrings opening up here. Perfect. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and release and bring it up top. We'll go ahead and shift over to the other side. And that is now my right side. Beautiful. And we'll bring it back up top. All right, so let's come on up top. We are going to head here. So we're going to do a nice little stretch. So I'm going to be maneuvering my chair. So hopefully you guys can kind of keep your chair in the same spot wherever you are as I move around, since I'm the one with the camera on. Okay, so we're going to shift our way on back. This is the same position as if you are heading into your child's pose on the floor. So let's go ahead and slowly extend our bodies as we drop the head down. Maybe we shake the head no. Maybe we shake the head yes. So nice big stretch here as we inhale. As we begin to exhale, we'll open up, maybe leaning against into the chair. Open up through the chest. Perfect. And we'll walk our way in forward. Good. So from here, I'm going to bring my chair around so that you can kind of see. Let's go. Yes, this way. It's fine. All right. So I'm going to take my inside leg, my right leg, and I'm going to place it on top of the chair. Good. We're going to hold it here nice and steady as we draw that arm up top, and we're just going to gently press into the chair we go. Good. So we're opening up our hip flexor here on the left side. Take a nice breath in, and then as you exhale to release, we're going to shift our way back, holding steady, holding onto the chair. Maybe drop the heel down and the toes are lifted. Good. So close our half splits here at the top. Again, we're going to press that foot down into our chair, open up and head into a nice big lunge here. So opening up the hip flexors. Hip flexors are really, really important to kind of open up and release, especially if you've been sitting down all day. And again, we drop back again, heel comes down, toes are lifted. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and release. Shake it on out. Perfect. Let's go ahead and draw the left leg now forward. Bring it up top, arm up, and go ahead and press. So again, now opening up that right hip flexor here. Deep breath as you inhale. Exhale, and when you're ready, we'll shift our way back. Heel comes down, toes are lifted. Nice big stretch here through the hamstring, maybe the calves, maybe even that lower back. Perfect. Once again, we press into our chair, arms up top. And one more time, we shift our way back. Heel comes down, toes are lifted, opening up. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and shake it on out. Perfect. All right. So heading here to the front of the chair again. We'll have a seat. Good. And if you can, we're going to figure for that right leg over the left. So we're going to take that right leg in and up. If you can, just placing it over the top. Perfect. So we're going to flex this foot here on the right side. We call that Pada Bandha, active foot. So we're just going to hold here and press that knee open, sitting up nice, tall, and proud. Good. Here we're going to try to open up the hip and the glute. Variation of our pigeon pose, right? So half pigeon. Sitting up nice, tall, and proud. Pressing that knee open here on the right side if you can. Good. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and send that right leg back down. Let's shift over to the left side as we take the left leg across. Good. So again, we're going to flex that foot, Pada Bandha, active foot. Pressing that knee open here on the left side. Open up through the chest. Sit up nice, tall, and proud as you continue to press that knee on down into our half-seated pigeon pose here. Breathing. Great job. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and begin to tuck our chin into the chest. Open it, extend through the chest here. Inhale, we're going to concave that belly. And then as you exhale to release, we're going to peek the eyes up to the sky. So this is our seated cow and cat as we inhale. Exhale, open to release. Inhale and exhale through the spine, rib cage, and the obliques. Opening up here for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and stand up nice and tall once again. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to keep my right hip onto the chair, just like so. So here's how you can get into a warrior, okay, it looks like I'm standing, I know, but I am actually seated into my chair, okay? So what it looks like from the side profile is I'm actually seated at the front and holding that warrior 2. Okay, so we're gonna sit down at the front, hold and extend. So watch that front knee here on the right side. We're gonna hold and extend into our warrior two. Good, that left leg is gonna stay nice and long. Holding steady, we're gonna drop the left hand, put the palms up to the sky here on the right side as we open and release. Good. We head here into our reverse warrior. You can slide the left hand down the left leg or take that half bind against the right hip here. Good. So warrior, reverse warrior here as we inhale. As we begin to exhale, we're going to drop that right elbow to our right thigh. Again, sitting into that chair. Left arm releases over the top into our side angle pose. Good. Maybe we work the rotator cuff, circling now in one direction and then the other. Opening up that rotator cuff. Beautiful. Opening up the shoulder joint. Maybe we tuck that left arm behind your back for a half bind here. Let's peek those eyes over the left shoulder as we inhale here and exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's go ahead and re-rise back into that seated warrior two. Good, and then slide the legs back here into the center. Good. So again, sitting here at the very edge of my chair, shifting the hands forward, we head into our chair pose here. Good. So just continue to reach those arms up to the sky. Maybe we interlace those hands back behind us as we press the chest forward. Good. And again, here again, I am at the edge of my chair, eyes gazing up towards the sky, breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. We'll release those hands. Good. Trying to do movie magic here. Let's take those palms into our heart center. We'll take our twisted chair, shifting our way on over to the right side. Let's hook that left elbow over the right knee, pressing the palms into the center as your eyes peek over the right shoulder here. Good. We'll inhale the arms up to the sky. And then exhale as you shift on over to the other side, our twisted chair, hooking that right elbow over the left knee, eyes gently gazing over the left shoulder here. Perfect. When you're ready, we'll reach those arms up to the sky. Good. All right, so now we're going to switch on over to the other side. So let's keep that left knee bent here. You're going to extend your right leg nice and long. You're welcome. Reach those arms out to the sky into a nice big letter T. So we hold steady and strong here into our warrior two on the left side. Perfect. So nice and strong. Perfect. Let's go ahead and release the right hand down towards our thigh. Flip the left hand here as we reach up and over into our reverse warrior. You can slide the right hand down the right leg or take the half bind against the left hip here. Big breath in, big breath out. And as we exhale to release, we'll draw that left elbow into our left thigh. Right hand releases over the top, opening up the rib cage, the obliques, that side of the body here. You can stay here in that side angle pose, or maybe you add some circles, moving in one direction and then the other as we open up that rotator cuff. Again, any circular motion just like this is going to add some mobility, right? So getting some fluid into that shoulder joint, perfect for 3, 2, and maybe we tuck that right arm behind our back for a half bind here. Eyes gently gazing over the right shoulder as we breathe here and inhale. Exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Settle that right arm back up towards the sky. We'll release our way back into that warrior two and slide those legs back here into the center. Perfect. Okay, hands forward, reaching those arms up to the sky. Again, we take ourselves really, really, really to the top and edge of our seat, heading here into that chair pose once again. Good. Hands come into our heart center. Let's shift our way on over to the right side, left side. Eyes gazing over the left shoulder here into that twisted chair once again. Maybe we reach that right hand down towards the floor, left arm up to the sky, and maybe that left arm tucks behind our back here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and bring those palms back into the center. As we inhale, the arms up top, nice and long. We'll shift our way on over to the right side, hooking that left elbow over the right knee here. You can keep those hands pressed into your center. Maybe release that left hand down towards the floor. Right hand up to the sky, or maybe we tuck that right arm behind our back here. Perfect. Good. Work your hands right back into the middle. Unwind. Bring your arms up to the sky and release here. Perfect. How we doing, friends? Alrighty. So we have reached the end of our practice. A 30-minute practice, really, really quick. So let's have a seat. Any comfortable seated position will do here in the center. We're going to now just allow ourselves to release into our chair. We'll close our eyes, maybe the hands laying on top of the thighs, maybe the palms up to the sky, or maybe those hands release here to our sides. Go ahead and release the legs down to the floor as we begin to close our eyes and finish it up here into our final resting pose. Into our chairs we go. Good. Now we're going to release and relax our bodies, closing our eyes, taking nice deep breaths as we inhale through the nose. Exhale as you open the mouth to release. Twice more. We inhale. Exhale and let it go. And one more time. Maybe just a reminder of what your mantra is, your intention for the practice, and exhale to release. Good. So here we are going to take just a couple of moments to ourselves in our seated Shavasana, closing our eyes, relaxing our foreheads, our cheekbones, our chin, our jaw, allowing those feet to float down towards the floor naturally. And we're just sinking and melting into our chair, allowing our bodies and ourselves to just be. And we'll take a few moments here all together. Good. Continue to keep your eyes closed and the breath nice and soft. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and begin to wiggle through our fingers and our toes. Bring a little life back into our bodies. We'll begin to slowly open our eyes and make our way back here into the center. Good. Relax those shoulders. As we reawaken our bodies, let's check in with ourselves. Check in with our bodies. How are we feeling now versus the beginning of our practice? And what mantra, what intention did you set for yourself for today? I hope that you keep that mantra in mind for this entire week, or maybe this entire season of spring, just reminding yourself of where you are in your journey. And always a reminder that your mantra can change, right? It can change daily. But always give it to yourself whenever you feel like you need that little extra boost. When you're ready, we'll bring our hands into our heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you guys for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste, and have a wonderful day. Thanks, you guys. Great job.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks, you guys. Have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Yay, I'm so glad, Rosario, that you feel like, yay, that you're able to do all of this stuff. I think you
Yes,
did the last time.
I always felt really discouraged with the knees, and I always felt
Mhm.
like it's a catch-21. It's like, how am I supposed to work the rest of the muscles if I can't get through this?
Yeah.
You know? But this was really awesome. I'm
Yay.
really happy that I signed up for it.
Yay, I'm so
Thank you.
glad. And we're going to be putting these classes on the YouTube channel now for Banyan Tree, so
Yeah,
they will
definitely
be
going to be
available.
reading it. Yep. Thank you so
Yay,
much.
you're so welcome. Bye, Nancy. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Have a great Sunday. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye. See ya.